Good morning, everybody. It is 8:49 a.m. on Thursday, and I'm still out here on vacation in South Carolina. It's beautiful out here, right next to the beach, and currently we had a trade that happened when I was sleeping, actually. So I made $100 while I was sleeping during the night last night. So it's kind of nice that I can trust my EA to make profit for me when I'm not even at my computer. And that's been the case this week. But real quickly, I actually had a really realistic dream last night that was freaking me out this morning. That I was in this room, which is really weird because I don't usually have dreams of a room that I don't recognize, and at my computer, and my trading messed up, or my robot lost connection, or put too much risk in, which is not really possible to happen, and I lost 50% of my account, and or more. I think it was more than that. Yeah. So I woke up kind of in a sweat this morning for no real big reason at all, because I knew I wasn't in any trades before I went to sleep. But maybe something happened when during the course of the night. So yeah, freak out moment. But I guess my subconscious is really worried about losing this account, because I really do care a lot about it. So I'm glad that was not real. Anyways, so it's pretty early here, and not a lot of action happening yet. This trade was put in at a few hours ago, about 4 hours or so ago, and it was kind of a break. We had last trade happened on April 5th, so just yesterday. Yesterday morning is when this closed out, really early here on East Coast time. And then we didn't have any trades in this whole bracket of time. And there were some close ones, and some actual reversal candles that I did see. One right here, this was a engulfing reversal candle, and a bearish one. And then there was almost a signal here. But if you look at my RMI candle, or the RMI setup, you'll see that this is actually a inside candle setup here, but I'm not actually sure why my EA didn't enter there, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay that it didn't take this as a setup, and because it would have been in for a while. Now, if it did take this setup, it wouldn't have been an issue, because we would have entered trades a little higher up, and then the fall would have come a little bit later. And you can see that that was a decent setup by itself. Now a little early, but still a decent one too. There was another decent setup here, but not one that my EA takes. And then this was the big one. Now I'm glad to see that my EA actually takes the more obvious setup. This is a more obvious setup than this one. And it took this one, and it entered right on the reversal. As you can see, that reversal did happen. And it was pretty much straight down. There was no drawdown on this. And as you can see, if we go to my account, you can see that the max drawdown was $47 at 0.17%. So I made 53 pips, $107.59, which is a 0.38% profit. Only risking 0.17% of the account. And so you may say that this is a bit lucky to have this trade hit profit right when my entry happened. But there's a reason for that, and I'm going to go into that now, where we have that first, well, this one here, reversal candle setup here. First one, so number 1. Number 2, reversal candle setup. Number 3, and number 4, number 5. So that was 5 hints that we got that price could reverse at any moment or cut back at least. And eventually it did. The more hints that we get and the closer they are together, the sooner I've had in my experience of that reversal happening. And that's just looking at the candlesticks, okay? Um, so, yeah, my EA actually got the last one of that because it's not looking for these kinds of setups where we have the reversal candle here and engulfing candle. I might actually change it so it is doing that, but right now I just have the inside candle set up. Okay, so the current market, I don't have anything on the pound, the euro pound. This was not a setup here. RMI wasn't below 30, it wasn't above 70. There wasn't any setups in here. This one was really close though. It was close, but you can see that it was in this area, so it still wasn't below the 30. And this wasn't a setup as well, so nothing on the euro pound. And I'm actually using a new indicator, you guys can probably see. This is the new I-bands indicator. Now, maybe in my stream, I'll do a stream next week where I can send this to everybody. But it's actually can be found on nql5.com if you just search I-bands price. This indicator, I believe, is probably better than my RMI EA or RMI indicator. We still have the same kind of oversold, overbought situation going on, but this one shows a bit more extreme, and I like how price utilizes or the indicator utilizes and sees price. The indicator is based off of the Bollinger Bands, and really is quite accurate, especially if used with a trend. And you can see the reason why I'm talking about it now is because of the current setup. So I actually, since I'm on vacation, I didn't want to take any trades because I'm in and out of the office, and it's not wise to put in a trade, something that you need to manage when you're on vacation. So I decided that I'm not going to take this trade, just in case it does go against me and I need to micromanage it to enter more positions as a basket trade. But there was a setup, and it was a pretty nice one. So if we're looking at, I'm going to mark that, we're looking at the price going below the 0 level and above the 1 level for trade entries. And you can see that this is with the trend. I'm using a SAR 4X indicator, which is based off, I think, the parabolic SAR indicator. This is the setup here. So we want the indicator to be below 0. And so this candle actually opened up after it crossed. So it crossed below, the candle closed, and then we would enter on the next candle. So the next candle would be our entry point right here, and that's where I was looking to go into the market, but decided to hold off. As again, like I said, again, I was on vacation, but right now it would be in about 25 pips profit or so. So really good setup with the trend, and a good, nice bounce there. No reversal candle setup there though at that point. So there isn't any real reversal candle. There is a small one, you can see the breaking there, the inside candle bearish, and then another inside candle, more like a line graph, but it's still barely positive on that candle. And that is a pretty good indication for a bounce, along with the I-bands indicator and the trend on top of that. Okay, so that's pretty much all I wanted to share today with this video. Is the nice no drawdown trade that hit a good 60 or 55 pips profit, roughly 53 pips profit. Nice and smooth, $107 profit today, and so far this week it's been really quite good. We've had since we put the deposit back into the account on the 3rd of this week, so 3 days ago, we're up 1.8% and $506 profit. and that looks like this. Let me refresh the page. So yeah, showing 9.23% profit and 0.38% profit today with $107. So this week, yeah, 1.83%, 506. And the drawdown has been extremely low, and you can see that by going to forexsignals.com, and you can see my account down here. And you can see that my current withdrawal drawdown is 0.55% with an 8.83% profit with 11 trades closed this week. So that's really quite good, and I hope to continue that. So let's go back to this account here that you can see. And for you new traders that are watching my stream, keep in mind that I did speak to another trader today, and he was mentioning about that he's a new trader, and that he just recently started, and he's had some good luck, and sounds like he's also smart in going about demo trading, profiting on a demo account before going live. I find that to be not to be the case with a lot of new traders, where they will go directly into live trading or demo trade for a few days, and if they're profitable, they'll jump right straight into a live account, and it's just not a smart thing to do. You should be profitable on a demo account for at least 3 months in a row, so 3 months in a row, and then you could potentially go into a live account at that point. And if you do go into a live account, make sure it's small, something like $1,000 or less, and do the same thing 3 months in a row on a live account, and shoot for something small, like 1-2% profit. And then if you find out that the strategy is scalable, then you can push that profit to maybe 3 to 5% per month, and then try the 3 to 5% a month for the next 3 months. So you got to take things step by step if you want to make trading work, and you also have to have a realistic view of what trading is, and more than 3 to 5% per month, it starts to get things out of hand. Now I know that this account is a high risk trading account, but you can still make decent profits without having to shoot for 10 to 20% per month. Now I'm shooting for quite a bit, but I'm also trying to do it, at least this week. I'm pulling back on my risk and trying to do it in a much safer way, and so far I've had almost 2% profit with just 0.5% drawdown. So it's been good, and I hope that this advice works for you guys, and it will hone you back on your trading so you can start to profit. You got to take the right steps in order to get to that end goal. Alright, thanks so much guys for watching, and I'll give you another update either tomorrow or on Monday. Have a good one. Bye.